and welcome to another day of vlogging at 31 Days of Vlogging with Louisiana Bride. For today's video, I thought I'd share with you my tips and tricks for getting a good deal on nice traditional children's clothes because my hometown is where the Kelly's Kids outlet is. And recently, my mom showed up with a big old bag of goodies from Kelly's Kids. So I thought I'd show you what we got. And to top this off, notice, nothing in this bag was more than $9.99. She said she paid $1 for a few items. I feel like the mistake a lot of people make a lot of times when they buy the stuff is that they buy it on sale or they buy it at cost. And you should never, a day in your life, buy one of these items at cost. They go on sale too quickly. And to be honest, the clothing hasn't changed much since I was a kid and I was wearing it. And think about it, when your parents were wearing it. This type of clothing hasn't changed, so there's really no point in buying seasonally with it. You buy it when it's on sale and you buy several sizes in advance to get the best deal possible. So with that, most of what Harrison wears is hand-me-downs from my nephew Joshua. He's 6 and it still looks like it looks brand new because we only use the clothing for church, holidays, special events like weddings. Like that's it. He's not playing in it. You can play in your Carters and Oshkosh for outside or even cheaper than that clothing. I don't send my kid to the sitter or anywhere that he could possibly come in contact with dirt in one of these outfits because I do have to say, the first time I took him out in public in one of these kind of outfits, he pooped in it at a wedding and it leaked through. He was 4 months old and that doesn't need to happen because that costs too much. So before I get into how we get these things so cheap, let me show you some of what she got because she got a lot of stuff. Now, you can get polos galore at these places. Regular price. Let me see if I can tell you. $9.99 is what Mom paid. I think she paid a little bit less. They don't have the sticker for what they regularly cost, but they're not normally $9.99. We also got a button-down. The button-down actually goes with some corduroy pants that are somewhere deep in the trenches of it. This has also gotten popular. A few years ago, we only put my nephew in Peter Pan collars and a lot of the John Johns. Let me see if I can dig out a John John and show you. All right, so when I'm saying John John, in case you're not from the South, this is what I'm talking about. Just one of the little bubbly, it's not a bubble because it doesn't bubble at the bottom, but we used to only put Peter Pan collars underneath these. So you either wore them with nothing during the summer or you wore it with a Peter Pan collar. Here recently, people have been putting their children in just plain t-shirts underneath it, and I've even seen some people with like kid shoes on with it, which like blows my mind because I had no idea that was a thing. I mean, I'm only 19 months into the little boy land of little boys. We were all little girls in this stuff when I was growing up. We had another bubble at John John, cute little front and back, and she paid $9.99. People, what was the other one? I think $9.99 too. $9.99. What was the regular price? Oh, I wish I could see it. I'm going to peel it off and see it because it was marked down and then marked down again. Both of these, regular guys, these are like $45, $50 outfits that you will see other places. And if you look on the Kelly's Kids website and buy in season, that'll be about a $50 outfit. We got it for $10. Then we got a cute little pair of shorts with some, it's just the gingham pattern with some little fish bones on it. These are all 2T. Or they're all size 2. And Kelly's Kids tends to run large. So even though he's kind of fitting into 2T stuff right now, 24-month 2T, he will not fit in any of this until the spring because they do run a bit large. So those shorts, which that shirt will go with those shorts easy. Mom bought just a turtleneck. They have really good quality turtlenecks. Like their material is thick and well made. Let's see. A sweatshirt. Just a little V-neck sweatshirt. I think she paid $4.99 for it. We can easily, I don't want to do a monogram, but I'm going to do like an applique something. My issue with doing a full monogram on a kid, well, 2 issues. I don't like the names across. That comes from growing up with a mom who didn't want the names on things because then somebody could see Emily and call Emily and Emily would go to them. Just for safety precautions, it's safer to not have your child's name on it. But we do like to do like first letter of the initial or like last letter. You can do a whole monogram. The only problem with a whole monogram is that if your next kid is the same sex, like our next baby could be a boy and we've got what HAB across something, then the next kid can't wear it unless I name the kid with HAB initials. So sometimes you'll see Southern parents naming all their children with the same initials. I know a couple families that did that. Or you just don't do a lot of monogramming. I don't do a ton of monograms. I don't know if I have much monogram for him at this age. Some smaller stuff is monogram, but at this point it's not. But I will do like an applique, like something seasonal because it's brown, so like fall seasonal something, and it'll be really cute that he could wear. A bucket hat that I think she said she paid 99 cents for. I love the Kelly's Kids bucket hats. We still have some of my nephews that we use, and they're like such good quality. Another button-down shirt. That was a $10 one. Then I know they marked 10 on a lot of these, but she's saying she paid a little bit less than some of them. I love this shirt. I love the style of polo that Kelly's Kids does. Just that old like the rugby style polo with the white collar and then the white inside. It's just so pretty. And then we paid $4.99 for that. I promise you regularly. It was not $4.99. It was on sale for $9.99 before it was marked down to $4.99. And you have to admit, this is not so seasonal that you won't be able to wear it in a few years. It's not so fashionable that you won't be able to wear it in a few years. It'll stay in style for a long time. And then I think this is the last thing. This is the corduroy pants she got him. She got these for $4.99. Regularly, these are going to be way more than $4.99. It appears they've been marked down a few times. Let's see what the first markdown number was. I can't get it off. Oh, $14.99 was the first markdown. So that means that marked it, if it was 50% off, I promise you these are probably like a $35 pair of pants. That's going to go with one of the button downs that's in there. And then because it was so stinking cute, and I think it was $1, Mom got him a bow tie. They're so adorable. But that's everything from this Kelly Kids haul. And like I said, me and my sister grew up wearing this stuff. My nephew has worn it, and now Harrison's wearing a lot of my nephew's hand-me-downs. My sister did wear my hand-me-downs in it too, except for the times Mom wanted us to match. I hated matching as a teenager. So, anyway, all that to say, we didn't wear this stuff as a kid because we had like all this money and Mom spent a ton of money on it. We lived close to the factory outlet, and Mom would wait till the factory outlet was having a really good sale, and her friends would go and buy things. I still have some Kelly's Kids beach towels that were from a sale in the 90s that are still really good quality, and they've been washed and used every single summer since the mid-90s. Let's see what else. A lot of times if you go to and I'm saying, factory outlet sales, you have to go to the factory of these stores and get it, otherwise you're not getting the best sale. Right now, Kelly's Kids is still located in Natchez, Mississippi. I've heard rumors that the newer generation is starting to take over Kelly's Kids, and they're going to be moving it somewhere like San Antonio, like a more hip place, because they're going to get tax refunds. And honestly, people my age don't want to live in Natchez because it's not like the most fun place in the world to live. But anyway, if you can go to one of their big factory outlet sales, and I think they happen about twice a year, you'll find these $50 items marked down to $10. You'll find things for $1, $2, super, super cheap. My main deal with buying these things is do not buy them on sale. If you're paying more than $15, it's not on sale. And don't buy them on flash sale. That's the other one too. They're really not on sale. People use the flash sale stuff strictly to try to convince you to buy it now because it seems like it's going to go away because it's like a pop-up shop or a flash sale. When it comes to this kind of clothing, they don't go out of style. I promise you, if we have another child that's a boy, he will wear this and it will look perfectly fine on him, and no one will go, is that out of style? Because all the stuff Harrison's worn has been, for the most part, 6-year-old outfits that we had my nephew wear. And you don't question it because it all looks new. It's a very traditional style and it doesn't change. So those are my tips for buying traditional kid clothes or Southern kid clothes, whatever you want to call them. Go to the factory outlets. Don't go anywhere else. Look up these places, and if you think I'm crazy saying go to the factory outlets, people go look at antiques in Canton. I kid you not, when it comes time for a factory outlet sale in Natchez, you will see people with RVs lined up outside the Kelly's Kids place, and they literally camp in the parking lot the night before to get these clothes and to be there, because if you're not there at 6 a.m., rolling in at 7, you're not going to find anything. All right, so if you have any questions, if you want the address for Kelly's Kids, leave it in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.